Hmm. Australian banks are deregulated. Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 1984. Papa John's. Vine Jones, not there. 1984. Crack cocaine! Yeah! Crack cocaine. Crack. Can I say that? Cracker. I'm gonna say it. Whatever. Is that a slur now? Or what? I don't know. Is it a slur to say crack? I don't know. It just sounds a bit. It sounds like a very stupid word. It sounds too stupid to be. But I guess you can say the same thing about the M word. They both sound very stupid. So I guess that makes it a slur. You know what else is a slur? 1984. This is so brain rotted. Hey, I have some news. I have found the real life egoist, but a very pathetic version. Okay? uh, I don't know if anybody will ever watch these recordings and know what the heck is egoist and whatever. I mention it in the recording sometimes. I say I hate egoist or whatever. I created egoist. Here's the thing. If you want to think of egoist, think of Parrot Software. Or but not really. But I feel like that's the closest person because that's Egoist is a character. The thing with this character is that they always try to be right no matter what. They can't be wrong, and if they are wrong, they're not gonna say they are wrong. They they are never gonna be. If they admit that they are wrong, they might think of blocking you. This is not a person. This character is not meant to be a person to have a very civilized and healthy conversation with. I mean, they're not gonna be hostile, but they're also not gonna be like mature or like. Well, I guess they're kind of mature, not really because they have no accountability. Yeah, but it's a character. But Pirate Software is not who I was thinking of because I feel like it might be very different. I feel like Pirate Software is a lot more different because it just talks without doing any research. Egoist at least tries to be right. They do research, they try to do things right. They're not a complete buffoon. But I feel like online, I just found this person that's like egoist, but a very pathetic version of it. I have been thinking that this person is Pirate Software's alt. Because they just maliciously misinterpret everything that other people say. It's crazy, dude. It's incredible. I mean, it's not malicious, but it's stupid at least. To the very least, it's stupid. I wish like I could like show it or talk about it or whatever, but I feel like that's even if I don't have an audience, it's messed up to do this. It's messed up to like show the name. But so let's say this is an imaginary person. They are just like egoists. It's like they are basically taking the role of fact checking every single person they see online. and they tried to argue with every single person. And Egoist was kind of like that, but not really. I feel like Egoist is something that's a year old at this point. It's like kind of abandoned. Like, sometimes I think of doing something with it, because I feel like it could make money, but at the same time I feel like it might not make enough money to make it worth it. And I don't know, I feel like I have to have more hope for humanity for this to work. Anyways, but I just fact checking everybody. Egoist doesn't fact check everybody. Egoist fact checks people who are messing up. Like actual mistakes. And it mostly focuses on things like what you're wording, basically. It doesn't try. Here's the thing, it doesn't try to say that you are wrong because of your wording. It just talks about your wording. So, I mean, a lot of people are retarded online, and they think that if your wording is wrong, you are wrong. So whenever Egoist tells you that your wording is incorrect, they start thinking that, does me dismantle your whole argument? No, it doesn't, you fucking idiot. It doesn't dismantle your whole argument, but you said that. So I guess maybe it does, because you said that. Maybe it does. You see, if it was me talking, I would say, yeah, actually, it does. Just to fuck with you. Because you're that stupid, but I feel like Egoist would just say... I think Egoist would just not say anything or something like that. Oh no, Egoist is like the most edgy thing I have ever made. But kind of realistic edginess. It's not like Shadow the Hedgehog, it's more like... I don't know, it's like pirate software, basically. It's stupid. I hate it. So, hey, I kind of hope... Here's the thing, that's gonna... Maybe I will do that someday, but I hope to make money in some other way, because if I make money in some other way, I will never have to consider doing that. I will never have to consider become the next pirate software. Well, at least if I become pirate software, I am not real, okay? It's gonna be a character. Unlike him, okay? Maybe he's playing a character, but he never stops playing the character. Like, I am gonna be like off camera or something like that saying, dude, this thing sucks. I hate this thing. that's what you're gonna hear me say off camera or something like that. Or like on the out account. On the private account, I'm gonna go around saying, dude, I hate this character. I hate that I have to play this character to make money. Because it makes money. Drama makes a lot of money, okay? That's why I see it as profitable. It's because drama makes money. So, but it's also kind of really sucks, so really would prefer something else instead of that. Anyways. I remember may well have come wandering out on that subarctic night. That's talking about Larry. Your Honor, actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us. Really? You know someone who might have seen that stone marble on the night of the murder? I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. But there are two things about him that do come to mind. We sure. First, that they saw something incredible on the night of the murder. And the second being, this individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot. Mr. Ashworth, who is this idiot you're talking about? Who is this idiot you're talking about? Well, you sound, European, dude. Why sound European? I think some people think I already sound European, dude. So, Europe. I don't know. I feel like my accent changes all the time. That's what happens when you try to learn English from so many sources. You never stick to one, I guess. I'm distracted. Larry. Age 25. My friend since case another my hobby became friends though. My mentor, Manfred von Karma's daughter. Your mentor! Whoa! No, you're saying Manfred von Karma's your mentor. My mentor, Manfred von Karman's daughter. Born and raised in Germany, prosecutor at 13. No! Do you have the same response? Do you have the same response about everything? I wish I could say Ashford. Let's just say Phoenix. Okay. She says that regardless of who you chose as wrong, I wish some of the wrong answers were personalized. Like if you blame on karma, she would be like, who do you think you're blaming? Or something like that. I feel like there's only a few times where that happens in this game. Let's go. The sky must be a product of Jean-Luc Delalux. Jean-Luc Delalux. This is French paint. Guide to obnoxious French painting. What? It's their Elysius name or so. I don't know. What? Who is Jean-Luc Delalux? What? Jean-Luc Delalux. Jean-Luc Delalux. Jean-Luc Delalux. When did you even take this from? This is Larry Butts, a victim. No, sorry, a disciple of the victim. Elysius' name. Her student. Interesting. And why was he wandering a boot outside? A boot? That's on purpose, I think. A boot outside on the night of the murder. That's... I called today all about his designs for Iris, but it may cost us his credibility as a witness before it may call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was, perhaps, searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him, although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason. And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man, they said he was it that he saw. I intend to extract that from him, right here in this courtroom. Someone to shoot as a witness immediately! I have no choice, do I? I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him. Very well. Larry, you may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Karma, please sit up preparing the next witness. Understood, Your Honor. Good. Rule 10. Court is now in recess. Court is now in recess. Yeah, save my progress and just, I don't know, the next one, because, I mean, Larry is gonna go, like, it is something else, dude. I know, like, Larry is gonna have, like, a whole story now. Actually, should I be saving there? I feel like I should be saving here instead. Like, if I want to go to the first part of the trial, it's better to have this instead for that. What do we have 3 for this? That's, okay. That's a thing, I guess.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are 2 things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
Alright, I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either your sister Bikini is lying. Exactly! Someone didn't go to the training hall to see Miss Bikini? Yeah. Someone was too busy trying to get a murder on Alicia's name. Okay.
Mr. Ashworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Indeed, I isn't a card. I was in my own room. It has a Sakura temple.
Very well. The second thing then. That night, that temple's no mobile was used in between the time Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness at the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 PM that night. Were you the one who used the snow mobile? 10:30 and 11 PM. Sometime. Okay. Verify that. Where's my notes? Oh, I don't have them open. This shouldn't be here, I guess. I forgot to do something. Can I do that quickly? Just like, basically just get the ID, basically. I just need like an ID. Okay, whatever, just type the whole thing. And bilibili, bilibili, mucha booby. Ooh, booby. Sorry. Then just give me the ID and then just. I mean, it's not the end of the video, but I know the ID. The ID is there. It is there. You didn't freaking. Okay. My bad. Do. I also need to open the notes. And then bam 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 bam. Alright, Billy. There we go. And then the ID is like basically same as others. How many characters though? 12 characters. Okay. Oh. I mean, yeah, put this one first. So there we go. And then in this other thing here. Where's someone that has a bunch of? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's play here, yeah? I have some this shouldn't be here and this should be here, so here. And then delete the BH. And now just exit and okay. And delete that and that's a lot. Anyways, close that. Also, I don't need it and what? Oh, keep this open until I fix that problem. Still in progress. I hope that by the time I finish playing this game this is done. Because it's taking too long. The programs I make take too long to test, and that freaking sucks ass. To take way too long. Way too long. And then here just actually why you uncommented? Say there we go. Some things I forgot to do, but it's not important. Okay. Ah, you stay there. There we go. That's good. Okay, too many distractions. I need to open the freaking notes. Because you're gonna give me very important information right now. This thing about the Snow Mobile was used between 10:30 to 11. And are you gonna tell me you didn't use it? Or are you gonna tell me someone else used it? Or are you gonna tell me, I don't know, what are you gonna tell me there? Dahlia, I'm gonna read my notes for 10 p.m. At 10 p.m., the bell rings. Iris, or well, Dahlia, pretending to be Iris maybe, said she rang the bell at 10 p.m. So I mean, Dahlia definitely was over there. She rang the bell. Yeah, she was definitely there. So that's an important detail. Dahlia was in the temple the whole time. Bikini left to the inner temple sometime later. No, Bikini left the inner temple sometime later to take a hot bath. So like at 10 p.m. she went back to the Hasakura temple. Here I have Dahlia took her place and Bikini said she was wearing her hood, but we have her hood. Because of this, it is technically when Banya was last seen. But here's a problem here. Here's a problem. Why do we think... Because Iris takes the Snow Mobile to that temple. Okay, hold on. This is gonna clarify some things, but I'm gonna read it as it is for now. Iris, Dahlia took her place and Bikini said she was wearing her hood, but we have her hood. Because of this, it is technically when Maya was the same. Okay. So Dahlia definitely saw Bikini, and she still chose to say this lie that she didn't go to see her. We know she definitely went to see Bikini. Dahlia went to see Bikini because she had her hood. Iris doesn't have the hood. Dahlia does. So Bikini saw Dahlia. This is technically when Maya was last seen. Maya was last seen looking at Dahlia, I guess. Bikini didn't see the Snow Mobile near the bridge. She saw it in the Hasakura temple. So let's say 10:30 happens. And where was Iris? Iris goes to the inner temple on the snowmobile. We know this because we are pretty sure Dahlia is at the inner temple already, so Iris now goes to the inner temple and Dahlia is already there. Pearls goes to the inner temple on foot. The game doesn't tell us this is Pearls, but I know this is Pearls. They say whoever this is, they didn't come back and are stuck in the temple, shown by the crime scene photo. Here's why I know it's Pearls, because it can be Iris, because she is seen in the scene of the crime. Maya is already in the inner temple. Pearls is the only possibility. There is no one else that could be there, because it has to be someone that's stuck in the temple, which has to be someone we haven't seen ever again, like after the incident. Iris comes back to the Hasakura temple on the snowmobile. A bit too soon, isn't it? Yeah, like shortly after she comes back to the Hasakura temple on the snowmobile. At 10:45, a witness says the saw lightning hit a bridge. Fire lasted for 30 minutes. Since Iris... What? Since Dahlia is now stuck on the other side, this shows that at some point she abandoned Maya. Beginning starts on the other side. Okay, maybe Dahlia is the one that comes back. Or Dahlia, okay. Iris or Dahlia comes back to the Hasakura temple on the snowmobile. So, that will explain where Iris is. Iris is completely missing, but that's because she's actually in the inner temple. Somewhere over there. Since Dahlia is not stuck on the other side, that means she at some point abandoned Maya, and that also means she is probably the one that took the snowmobile back. So she's gonna say that she took it, okay? She's gonna say she took it. Dude, my freaking analysis is predicting what they're gonna say at this point. Yeah! Do I get an award? No? Okay. Next game I get an award. Yeah? This is why I like mystery games. They make you feel like you're solving the mystery before it even happens. That's the best thing. Though sometimes you can't do that, and that sucks. I think I couldn't do that with Detective Primor. I don't remember. I know that game was not as easy as I was hoping it would be. Or was it? I don't remember. This Iris that is not stuck on the other side. It's just that at some point she abandoned Maya, and that also means she's probably the one that took the snowmobile back. It's switching places with Iris. It's possible she also did it without Iris knowing, like she hit there, then Iris went on to the inner temple. Then Dahlia, after Iris was outside, just ran back to the snowmobile, and then she went back to the Hasakura temple. But Iris is also seeing. Iris is also seen at the Hasakura temple. Hold on, I'm gonna break down my whole theory here. Okay. It's probably, but that doesn't explain how Iris was also spotted at the crime scene. But I say this based on CG, not evidence. Iris was spotted on the CG trying to take the sword of Elise, and that looks like Iris to me, or it might not be. I mean, they are identical, but she looked like she was enjoying this, so I don't think I didn't think it's Dahlia. Okay, those are my notes. Okay, if you take notes, there's a lot you can figure out in this game without anybody telling you. Like, you can get ahead of it. But I am taking way too many notes. But I am doing it because I know this case is complicated. If I didn't take notes, I would hate this. I would hate this if I didn't take notes. Anyways. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There's only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you? But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashworth.
Okay, so it could be Iris or Dahlia to go to the temple. It's getting like very complicated too. Because what if you swap places here? Or Dahlia. Because Iris didn't, like, it has to be Iris that took the snowmobile rather than Dahlia. I feel like Dahlia didn't know that, or maybe she did, but she didn't say it because that can contradict the fact that she was already in the inner temple and she could have said that, or I don't know, dude. I don't get. It's getting complicated. Okay. I say Iris. So I have to type 1030. Wait, is this organized? I'm just gonna put 1030, okay?
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashworth.
What are you hiding? Right now? Iris.
I can't tell you about that yet. Not until her safety is confirmed.
Whose safety? Maya? Nah. Who? Her? Okay, Maya. Or Pearls. But they are both acolytes, but maybe it's Maya.
The safety of the acolyte.
The acolyte, huh? She must be talking about Maya. Aris, look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill a listener's name?
No matter who or what may come, I will never take a life.
It's a thought, no psychologues. You could never take a life. Does she know the psychologues, Dahlia? Oh, you're sneaky. Technically, Dahlia didn't kill anybody. Not directly. Dahlia convinces people to poison themselves. Dahlia framed somebody for murder. Did she commit that? It was, what was the case with Phoenix? What was the case? I kind of I was thinking about something else. I have some distractions. So what was the case? Was he electrocuted or poisoned? Well, she was desperate to take the poison out of Phoenix, which is why she really wanted it. When she found the corpse, did she poison him? I'm just gonna look it up. You know about memories? No, like kind of get like. Oh, the cold medicine. So how can anyone count on you ever? How can any woman ever count on you for anything? I went to you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and the necklace. Disgusts me. That's the messed up thing to say about the feelings. She then asked Faye for sorry for her of her claims. Hmm. The court killer sobre had lost, which Hawthorne had stolen had that's in there. Okay. So Hawthorne stole it and Phoenix's I guess friend brought it to him. She wanted to poison Bright. I want you to repeat what you just said. Because what you are saying could tell me if you are Iris or Dahlia. Because I am laughing because you basically what I'm thinking Dahlia is doing is that she's saying she will never kill someone because technically maybe she has never really killed anybody. She has only convinced people to end their own lives, I guess, or yeah, basically that. Either with them knowing or without them knowing. Just trying to think of how she's not gonna get any psychologs. Psychologs, no psychologs. Prefer to Did I laugh when Face told her to take the cold medicine? I feel like I would have. A cup of her own medicine. One day they would meet again. Bridge to the turnabout. Can you say that again? I'm gonna skip dialogue. You know what? I want you to save somewhere else now. Yeah. So look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Alistair's name? Could never take a life. I could never take a life. Am I talking to Iris? How do I know? How do I know if I'm talking to Iris? I could never take a life. There were no psychologs. What could this mean? I have no idea. I am lost. Am I talking to Iris? How is it that the information contradicts the facts at times? And why would Iris hide information? What if this is Iris? What if Iris is following Dahlia's orders? Have there been any contradictions during the case, during the trial? Like spotted and the ones spotted before the trial. So let me read this. Another detail. If the CG is accurate, then the person that's most likely to be covered in blood is Iris. Iris was found meditating in her room, with her clothes in the corner, folded and blood-flecked. She was arrested there. Iris or Dahlia? Because Dahlia is evil, it's possible for Dahlia to just cover herself in blood. Or to switch places with Iris. Anyways, that's besides the point. Iris and Dahlia are definitely different people because when Iris told her backstory we didn't see any Cyclops. But when Dahlia did, we saw Cyclops. We saw Dahlia in the detention center. Another thing is Iris left to go to the bathroom, not to ring the bell. But Dahlia says that she went to ring the bell because I feel like she will already know that the bell had to be wrong. So she will know that Iris will do it even if she didn't see her do it, or she will do it herself. Dahlia promised to tell finish the truth to Ashmore. In essentially being represented, there's no way it's not coming now, but okay. So I guess hold on. The only possible thing I can take, the only way I can explain this is that they are both switching places. One in the trial, maybe Iris. The one in the detention center was probably Dahlia. How can you do this while being in police's custody? Maybe the police is just not that good. When she says, I need to go to the bathroom. She says, I need to go to the bathroom and swap places. No idea. No idea. No idea, man. It's a thought, not psychologs. Very well. This is my job to get to the truth. You discovered this for yourself soon enough. An interesting note. She didn't directly answer the question. Only said she would never do so. I still have no idea if that could mean anything or what to make out of this. Let me see this. What was the sound? Hey, is there an insect in my ear? After like a small break. Man. Why is this person? Why are you there? Nicholas says. So many freaking tabs open. Oh wait, you did it with the... What? Ass! Yeah, baby! Ah, but I'm not sure if I want the ass. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't sound good. Actually, hold on. I mean, there's a fix to that. I can just say, Wait, I'm working here. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? I am going to be working here. Good to know. That's right, it's very good to know. I like Billy Billy. There's some crazy people in Billy Billy. That's very epic, my dude. My dudette. Hello, my dudette. I'm going to fuck you. I shouldn't say that. This guy, I feel like sometimes I sound like a guy. This guy, there it's not a good influence. I'm going to fuck you. I feel like when I say it, it sounds more deranged than when he does it. I feel like when he says it, it sounds more like insane or crazy, and when I say it, it sounds depraved. Like I am a Discord furry that dodges and noses people on VR chat, and then does I don't know. I'm not gonna get very descriptive about the things I do outside of streams. Okay. Anyways. I'm not a furry, by the way. Never. I will not do. Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where is the witness?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior?
He was sketching something, very intensely.
The sworn of witness was sketching when I was detained.
A rather refined woman, and with a demonic face and a vicious weave.
That's funny. That's actually funny, dude. 100% of his intention was to capture you. Oh!
Anyway, it's time to do this pathetic skills from an artist before the cards. Larissa Slim! Hope you are ready! Get in here!
Wasn't that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Oh, poor Lauris.
Oh! This case is in contempt of this court. Hey! I was sure this is good. Ouch! I tried to run away from the bailiff who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct?
Man, she's gonna go hard on him. I thought I saw smoke. Then everything explodes all of a sudden. No, that's just my reflection. Okay, thought that was smoke.
Look! I'm nothing but a flaying artist turning out in the mountains! I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, Meridian!
Larry, this isn't an art store. Now is it?
I know! I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it?
Working in the fields? First I wanted to say field work, I hope.
That's it! Thanks, buddy!
It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train break of a sentence. I
just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model.
Incredible. Oh my god.
See? I haven't got nothing to do with this trial at all! I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Right, red! Or to use a technical term, Crimson Lake. Ouch!
Ouch!
Stop your pathetic blabbing and testify like a man!
Refrain from whipping me. Based on karma, cross-whipping is as bad as cross-checking. Witness! That was all your fault! Testify now!
This is too much for me!
What are you testifying? Did anybody tell him to testify this?
I was at that lodge out in the mountains, looking up at the stars at night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge at night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me.
How did you know that your teacher died?
I am alone now. I need energy.
Okay, died later. You just actually sounded that shouldn't be there. Witness! Please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony.
I'm just a nobody. Nothing but this power vortex man. I want to die. Why wasn't I asked for my new occupation or anything else?
We don't need to know. Mr. Ashford, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. This certainly been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people.
Yeah, that's right! I'm behind everything! Every case! Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy!
Well then, let us proceed with a cross-examination. We're not touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. Ah, my freaking ear, dude. It's just hair. I mean, hair. It's just hair. I need to cut my hair. I have it as long as my butt crack. No, it's not that long, but it would be cool if I could do that, actually. But no, it doesn't work like that. I wish it did. For some reason, it works like that for some people. I don't know how the heck do you make it work like that. Maybe you just have like a bunch of hair products, maybe? Something I want to do, because I prefer to avoid chemicals, but then I use chemicals anyway, so like, but I ain't just making excuses. But that's I'm just a cheap ass. I'm lazy.
I was at the lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars at night.
Whatever is the matter, Mr. Ashworth? This one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse.
So, witness, I need us to where these contradictions in your testimony lie. Depending on your answer, I may stay my whip. Okay, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't possibly have seen the stars. He's calling out his own contradictions! This is stupid! Why is he doing my job for me? Oh, this game is funny, man.
Okay.
Pero Don Shaggy started a lashes. You have to fix your statement. He doesn't. I don't know if that helps at all, but you have to fix it. It's so funny, though. Why are you doing this for me? I feel like even when Karma considered, she was like, dude, this is so unacceptable, you have to fix this. Even if it's worse for me, you have to do it.
Anyways.
If the stars could be seen, it's not like I was there to look at them, right? You were not there to look at the stars! So why were you there?
Dude, that's more of a reason.
to have you here. That makes you... Like, the first step would be to tie you to the case. This is it. So you were not there to see the stars. So what were you doing? Were you like looking at the bridge that was burning, or something else? Did you hear a noise? Were you were waiting for Iris? That's what you were doing. His face is so accurate. So fucking accurate. It's so baffling. It's crazy. It's way too accurate. That's way too accurate. See, you can do it if you try. Ouch! There's only one issue here. We saw a dusky bridge. It's a lush in the mountains looking at the stars. Does this say lodge? Oh, I mean, oh no, save it here. That was incredible. You're so late. Okay, you're gonna say that sentence. Okay, let me read this again. The rundown shack. It's a shack. A lodge is like those vacation homes, I guess. But a shack is just like a tiny house. I went to the... Ow! Ow, man! Ow! 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 I scratched in the wrong place. Shouldn't do that. No more scratching for me, yeah? I walked to the bridge a number of times, but... This is so mobile. Why do you walk to the bridge a number of times? What were you here for, really?
Hold it!
Number of times? How many? Maybe 5 times? I went once every 20 minutes. At what time? Which means I spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Halt at night. You bet! Your love is about wedding with your heart in your hands. Yeah, you are here for Iris. So, let me write that down. You have been down there since, I guess, 9 o'clock. Laurice de Ausning, Larry, is at his shack. Sometimes names to see the bridge. He leaves the shack to see the bridge every 20 minutes. Didn't say snowmobile. Is he gonna tell me that he actually saw it later on? Your love is about wedding with your heart in your hands. Love, you say? It was this man's intention to summon the defendant to the small shack. Isn't this blackmail later? Blackmail? No, that was simply a product of her home. Ah! You have a puffy Lucy. Okay, how do I read this? You have a puffy Lucy goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining ruse of a witness. Okay, I didn't say that properly. It's kind of hard in her voice. So, what did you see? Like, it didn't even sound like her. So, what did you see? I hope for your sake you saw it's not mobile. You have a puffy Lucy goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining pose of a witness, eh? It's funny. Well, you see, being out of things doesn't seem to bother him at all. He's used to it. He didn't use a snow mobile.
You must have. You must have, because it was used then. Now do I have evidence to prove it? I am not sure. Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
Hold it!
Larry, you really didn't see it.
Hey! He do hit your desk! I can hear you! I didn't see it! I didn't see a snow mobile!
Larry, say a snow mobile for me, please.
Snow mobile!
If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you summoning like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest?
Shut up! What is this? I don't know! Don't ask me!
Since I need to start from a more obvious contradiction, I'm going to strike the blood that will finally get him to spill the beans.
I didn't see anyone at that bridge at night either!
You didn't see Bikini either.
Hold it!
She was verifiably there. You didn't meet anyone.
That's right! Because I've got nothing to do with this! I just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on! I just want to see those crimson-like faces now!
Well, a bit of simply pressing him is going to be enough, Mr. Ashworth. Indeed. It seems that it's going to claim to have nothing to do with this to the end. I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through his obvious contradictions and keep things moving along.
Well, I shot in the mountains, okay, my son, how about the bridge? But this is no mobile. This is no mobile. That's no mobile.
Okay. And maybe you saw someone, or maybe the snow mobile was there. Let me see the evidence. When was it taken? Taken that night. Could I use this? I don't know, I kind of want to wing it, but I'm gonna try not to. Look at the footsteps. There's footsteps right in front of it, and there's footsteps here. Like someone leaving through the stairs. And like someone like being here, I guess. Who knows, maybe Iris and Daria were in the murder. They both did the murder. Or at least moved the body. Maybe Iris just did something to the crime scene. What is it called? I don't know. I mean, I have the tracks. Irish testimony. Okay, you were in your room the whole time, but you say you used the snowmobile. Can we get rid of this testimony? It's bullshit. I'm gonna keep progressing. I wish I could use my notes as evidence. I'm gonna keep pressing. I feel like I'm gonna have to press something here again.
Hold it!
It's like both of these are lies, but how do I prove this? Like, let me think about this one for a moment. My problem is that I don't know when this picture was taken. I feel like maybe we never knew when it was taken, but I know that was like the final thing we saw on the scene. Then there's maybe it's not about the snowmobile or who you saw. I feel like so we know you were there for the. Maybe we don't know that. Maybe the game's so stupid that you need me to tell you this. I mean, for this one, you already said it was brown, basically. I mean, it does reveal the contradiction, but that's just besides the point. Let's go back to the first one. And maybe the weather item, I'm kind of guessing now. Like, it has to be the snowmobile thing, but like, what can I show here? Hey, how come you didn't? I can't stop you. What? This testimony is bullshit. I mean, you clearly saw Phoenix. You saw Phoenix. Obviously. Well, no, it feels like that's just so besides the point. Like, this is, I don't know. Honey bots, I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble.
I'm sorry!
But, having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction.
Gee, are you trying to console me?
Certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create.
Ah, you're totally pinning this on me!
Noted. Let's talk about the night of the murder. It is the beginning after seeing the murder take place, as finished right to report it. Thus, he headed for a public phone by the bridge. There, it happened across a certain nefarious individual. Hold on, where was the snowmobile when we went to report it? I guess we didn't get to see it. Wait, where was it? Maybe the snowmobile was not in the bridge, and it was also didn't get to see the entrance. Okay. You, Larry Bots.
That's right, me in the flesh.
Listen carefully with this. Doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. The reality will not change.
What? What do you want me to do then?
Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But for now, these people are not giving him therapy. What you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue, is all I need from you.
Reggie, I think I'm finally waking up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not certain it's going especially well.
Hold on a second, Witness. I won't think it was referring like before the. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. I don't think it was just me. But maybe makes sense in the variety. Makes sense in the variety. But I didn't. Like, that's so obvious. Like, where's the fire in all of this? It's not just Phoenix. It's the fire. Where is the fire? Where is everything? I'll ask again, Witness. What did you see on the night of the murder?
What is up, part 2? I went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been about 10:30 p.m.
Okay, so hold on, let me update this. Maybe sleeping with the door open in the cold. You guys have some pretty good mattress. Not mattress, I guess cover? Sabana? How do you say sabana? So that's why. So at 10:30.
I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window, and the ski bridge was on fire.
At 10:30?
There was this some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's why I ran into Nick.
You didn't go right away. That was 10:30. Nick was not there, not even at 11. Nick got there at 11:06. Okay, it takes 6 minutes to go from the Hasakura Temple to the bridge. If you are running, you may take 6 minutes or more to get to the bridge. Get from the Asakura Temple to Sasuke Bridge. That doesn't make sense. You said you saw quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it got on fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It totally burned out, like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say?
Oh, don't worry, it's nothing life-threatening. We just caught a cold.
I never know without the mind if it should be called lucky or unlucky.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination, eh? What I saw part two.
I went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been about 10:30 p.m. What were you doing? Or are you wrong about the time? You can't be wrong because you saw the thunder, so what were you doing before getting there? What were you doing before getting there? What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? I assume sleeping? Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess. What does that mean? Hey, what does that mean? That sounds... Also, I like this. I like that it is just like a greater than sign. I like that. Okay. Excited? Did I even ask? Exactly. What do you mean? Okay, so you're doing that in anticipation. Okay, sure. I said the meeting time as 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't wait. I had to check my con early too. Well, that appears you didn't come at all, then. Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Hey, shut up! They're not picking my fun memories apart! Anyway, I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 30 minutes or so, I went down to the bridge. But didn't see anything particularly suspicious. Didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. This light was, of course, lightning, like kapow! Kapow! Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, I see it. Kapow, pow, pow, pow. I need to update this. Ah! I beat my tongue. I bit my tongue, that sucks. I got slapped from Naomi, honestly. A big bada-boom! Ah! Or a little like that. Ah! That's more like a punch from Miranda!
Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge?
Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so... I looked out the window and the dusky bridge was on fire! Seeing that, what did you do? What do you think? I was burning up as well, from the fire in my heart! And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge. Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought forget it, and I'll leave in my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind.
I'm not sure I care for that forget it attitude you had to first. Witness.
There was some thunder, but I went right away to check it out.
The times are all wrong.
Along with the weather. You said right away, precisely how long after the strike was that? The only fell and then the bridge caught on fire. Maybe around 5 minutes. I mean, I really thought I gotta go check this out. How far is this small sanctuary in from the bridge? Oh, well, it will pretty much start snowing. It's about a 5-minute walk.
And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got here? But there.
I recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare.
Well, shall I press him for any more info?
Not
Right now. You guys spend your money. Probably best to talk about other things.
Witness, please continue the testimony.
Your biggest mistake.
Let's bring our into Nick.
How did Phoenix Wright look when you met him?
It had like everything up Mio. He was that tired. Hey, he had run all the way from Asakura Temple. Super stood, staring at me, really hard for a moment. How far is it from... How far is it to Hasakura Temple from the bridge? Oh, it's like a 15-minute run, I'd say. That was past 11. Okay, so 15 minutes. February 7, 15 minutes, 11:21 p.m. According to Larry, estimated from is 15 minutes. I think that's wrong because the fire was put out at 11:15 p.m. This has to be wrong because the fire was put out at 11:15 p.m. Yeah, because Phoenix ran like hell. And it also says on his track, so it's underestimating him. And that's when the murder was reported. That's right! And they took a fall from the bridge! Told me about the burning bridge yesterday. But there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite this change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. Okay, do you mention thank you for mentioning the time? Maybe it was like 5 minutes later. That was a fast time to turn off the fire. Or I guess maybe it did it on its own. I don't know. Can I show this? Okay.
Hold it!
Let me review the evidence. Anything time or weather related. I shouldn't do that. I have to press him.
Hold it!
So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. Does this mean that you initially had the intention of doing so?
Well, yeah, I guess it does. I was really cold. I didn't really want to go out there.
If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning. Which case? This case testimony to that effect. Witness.
My reasoning? Okay, reasoning is it?
Hold it! Hold it!
No. The Nick part is no longer there.
Hold it!
Larry, let me ask you one thing.
What is it, Eddie? What's with a serious face?
Why didn't you call anyone?
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, when faced with a total inferno, one will try and tell someone. There is a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct?
Well, of course I thought of doing that.
So then, let's hear why you didn't.
Uh-huh, yeah, okay, a reason. My reason. It's not that I didn't try to tell anyone, I just didn't have time to, okay?
Less than a minute later, that doesn't check out. Nothing about this checks out. But it checks out in ways the game won't allow me to call out. The vision Nick showed up less than a minute later.
Hold it!
You claim to have arrived at the same time at the bridge at the same time as right.
Yeah! I thought I better tell someone about this. But then Nick came up yelling about murder! Totally made me forget about the bridge. Fire was pretty much out by then anyway.
What's this feeling? So I have a terrible cause of unease.
Was after contacting the police of Phoenix to fall from the bridge, correct? Yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less.
You told me about the burning bridge yesterday. There's still something that doesn't quite fit.
Hold it! Hold it!
So you decided to go and see what was happening. It was such a good idea to have the gallery section be separate. I knew it was gonna be long. It's been 2 hours. I know I took a break before, but it was like 10 minutes. There's no way that was an hour. There's a happening.
That's right, we're talking about the magic suspension bridge went into high heaven. It's not something you see every day. Are you like, really special?
I'm really trust a witness who isn't able to pronounce a spectacle. I've seems to love hitting this poor witness below the belt.
Oh, my mother is to hit life back as hard as I can. Ah, I'll give you a few hits too if you don't like. With my whip.
You told me about that when... Okay, you... Okay, I see what you... Okay, I see what you're... Shut the fuck up. And look at the window, those givers on fire. They were set on thunder. But I went right away. I went right away to check it out. Yeah, right to check it out. That's interesting. I am sorry. I shit myself. But I never check. I got some season to when I went to check it out. No, okay. I can't find it right now. I don't know if I should see something so big burning. Yeah, that's just useless. That's what do you want me to do with this sentence? What do you even say here?
Hold it!
Oh, that's just useless.
Hold it!
Can I use the water data?
Objection!
Thank you. Your very existence is being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp. Your very existence being a contradiction. Your very existence is being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not.
What the hell, Reggie? You made me sound like some sort of alien!
Your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time.
I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves some food, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible at those.
This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Duskin Bridge. I immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct?
Yeah, well, I waited about 5 minutes first, but more or less.
I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the check to Dusky Bridge. Meaning you probably got there at around 11 p.m.
That all sounds right, I guess. And then he showed up and did his falling act.
That is impossible.
What do you mean?
11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Asakura Temple. Thus, Warren was still there, in the courtyard. There is no way that Larry could have encountered him at the Dusky Bridge at that time.
Excuse me, I have an objection.
You do?
Kanji, Robert doesn't have to say this. I'm not Larry. I'm Larry's sister.
Yes, the man proved that the murder occurred at 11 p.m.
The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that.
Watch your foot in there, Miss Francisca Bocalma. The slope ahead is slippery. For there is still no way the bride could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m.
And why not?
It is clearly written here in the weather report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m.
Which means, what exactly, eh?
Right in a city bridge while he was speaking with somebody playing something.
I need a moment. Ah, man. I feel like the whole time I just try not to burp. It's just because that's what happens when you drink water. It's gonna take a bit of a brain. I like I can't. Oh, interesting. Wow. Wait, understand YouTube program? Okay. Wait, that's definitely up my alley. Dude, that's perfect. 110 member. Okay, this is new. Is someone like basically it's mostly one person trying to talk about how YouTube works. I have seen a post around here before. I didn't notice it was not that YouTube subreddit. Okay. It's mostly the banning stuff, not the algorithm, but it's pretty cool. How did you think of mega community money emoji and not being a part of a membership on channel that does not have membership? I mean, maybe that's an easy thing to do. You can... I glitched a bit there. Oh. Oh, and this character started as subreddit. Actually, he's motivated to do this because he got his channels terminated falsely. Hold on, this is like very interesting to me. Like this is my whole thing. This is like what I really like to do. I really like to understand how everything on the internet and every program works. So, okay. Okay, I am gonna be back. I'm back. I did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames at night. In fact, it did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had died down. Larry! You arrived at the bridge at 11 PM, but Brian did not make it there until at least 11:15.
I suggest you to stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth, Nathan. What happened during these missing 15 minutes?
I feel like I just got brutally woken up by a toilet splashback. I guess we're still sleeping after all. Pinch me! Order! Ah!
So there was a missing 50 minutes prior to the meeting to meeting finish right. How do you see that as much of a problem?
Yeah, not much of a problem at all.
Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes. There's a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident?
Yes, witness. Why didn't you, eh? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn?
And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burned out, it was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty. That's what it sounds like. But this is Larry we are talking about. I mean, he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction. Eddie, I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Just as I thought, you have been playing with us all this time. Listen, I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. I may really say it inside everything I can. Then say it.
Very well. I will have a terrible thought feeling about this. However, let's have the witness finally gives us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute cup, what were you doing with this?
The missing 15 minutes. I am Disney. I am artist. What do you think I was doing? I was sketching in front of the bench. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out and they came running up. You fucking ass. I know what you are hiding. I know what you are. I played this. And stop holding it back. Oh my god.
I suppose artists can't be strange folk.
That's right. I wanted to sacrifice everything only to draw the perfect sketch.
From the truth, from the sound of it. Mr. Ashworth, has this removed the lives of your dolls?
No. Not at all, Your Honor. One very large thought still remains.
And what would that be?
This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why did they think he needed to hide it from us until now, exactly? I intend to drag the reason out of it. You regret this, Eddie? Yes, you will, but that's the truth, and you need to hear the truth. And my patience is growing thin. I didn't say honey, what do you think I was doing? Yes, so fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And we say it.
Hold it!
Tell us, Larry.
But he's a race! Get it right! It says like that I want to keep you from being popular with the ladies like I am!
Yes, who exactly are you?
Hello, is this thing! Apprentice extraordinaire!
That's what he calls himself, in any case.
Then you are an artist.
Of course! I am an artist! The real thing! Yet again, that's what he calls himself. This means nothing. There is only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing? That is a very big issue indeed. Sketching! From the bridge, almost people in the blah. Sketching! The burning bridge! The burning bridge and everything that came with it! What else? What came with it? You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Eddie? You will regret this! Let's kiss myself! Enough! Enough! Is that a ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean!
That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Ashworth.
What should I do? I've got a terrible feeling that instant discussion is revealed. The entire world may be changed by what is expected there. I cannot recommend looking at the sketch. Its works of art are a force of nature best measured on the Richter scale. It reminds me of Don't Look Outside. Or was it Look Outside? What happens, it basically drew him. The very him himself. The one that meteorologists saw just per chance. Are going to do the entire world. That's right! They're showing your heart to pieces!
This courtroom has yet to meet Edgar Sanders. I think we do better pass. In which case, let us turn to other leads.
There's this game called Look Outside. That's pretty cool. Look Outside. Yeah, the Volver Digital by Francis Goulombe. I really love the ending and the whole concept behind the game. I didn't play it, by the way. I like to watch. Sometimes I think it's cool to watch Let's Play rather than play the game. But maybe I'll play it someday. It's really cool. It's like very. It has some good gameplay. Whatever. Yeah. Cardio. Moroi. I guess I'm Moroi. Oh, they are updating. They are the new enemies. The trio of most of the father bands combine many influences of the people together. It's as a Honda, if you reach floor 1 and have many friends, you got the recruiting in his apartment. Floor 1. Okay. New door and concept. New people, some people might look at that different. Alright, so you have to now we understand if you have to make that's so cool. I don't know. Dude, these are some really good updates. Wow. Alright. Look outside this pretty cool though. I think it's Moroi. Just happens.
Let's check out that I was free and transfer it all directly into the page.
The burning bridge moved you that much, did it? I find it hard to believe.
You moron, Eiji! You don't understand me at all! If I was an abandoned cat, I found myself passing by it with tears in my eyes. I am among overflowing with irresponsible kindness. And I use my responsible kindness to fill the pages of my notebook.
An artist using a notebook, it's so pathetic. It makes me want to cry myself.
How come I need to go buy at least a proper sketchpad? What has that got to do with anything?
No sir if I care for an artist using a notebook for a sketch. Proceed, witness.
Poor guy, dude.
If I realize it, the phrase I come out and then I came running up.
You forgot the passive time to accent, didn't you? I don't care. Let's go.
Hold it!
Give me the evidence. Look at the sketch. Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch, please. Oh well, maybe I couldn't have imagined it to turn out like this. Imagine what? The Larissa's Day's debut will take place here, today, like this. Ouch! Try it now! Okay, well, still yourselves. This is the world of Larissa's Day. I kind of had a flashback, so I kind of know what's happening here. Sort of. But I'm gonna pretend I don't know because this is ridiculous. Also, maybe that's not what's happening because... Actually, maybe. I wish I could say that. Actually, I'm just gonna say it, okay? That this is... Because it just makes sense. I don't have to, like, explain it. You are drawing what you're seeing on the water. Everything here is blue. The fire here is just the exact same thing on both sides. Why would there be fire on both sides? So, well, why does it reflect test but not test? I don't know. Maybe my theory sucks. Maybe this is not a reflection. It's not from the water. I don't know. Oh, whoa. So this is the skip bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma?
Yes, well... It is a better drawing than I expected. Isn't it? Isn't it? I still got to reproduce those flames. I really did.
Yes, I'm sure you did. This is going to get ugly. No one has the courage to break it up, it seems.
The flying kid, no one wants to talk about the characters flying over the bridge. I don't even know.
This mysterious flying object. Larry.
What?
The burning bridge is fine. But what is that unfortunate looking figure?
Ah, you spoiled that. I thought you might.
Very much I might want to ignore it. I can't.
It's Iris, of course. Iris. Ah, Dahlia, you're a crazy bitch. Oh my god. Ah! Dahlia! What? Let me see my... Okay, supply. I just won fire like Superman ducked the Sakura tempo with the power of the fire. That's it. Ah. What? No way. Okay, I have to put that in my notes. Okay, so show me when was this no mobile taken? Because Iris is not gonna do that. Fuck that! There is no way. Iris took the snow mobile, okay? She did.
Oh, oh my god.
I'm gonna say Iris goes back to the Hasakura temple on the snowball. She goes to the near temple and then goes back to the Hasakura temple. Both of them are Iris because Iris is the only one with the kid. They never change places because Iris is not going to do this job. I don't want to erase the possibility. Dahlia fucking traveled through the burning bridge. I guess flying? What the fuck? Just writing down on my notes. I would say Dahlia because no way Iris did this. This is crazy.
We should have taken better care of our son. We have the proper friends well. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that? Larry, please, answer this next question honestly. Okay. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames? Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I am an artist, a real artist. Her, you, high the girl. She's really high up in the spectre. Are you high? That's crazy. Whoa! What was that for? This is all about dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test a theory.
You're supposed to hate yourself.
That's why you don't shake from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no kind of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly. Actually, there is some precedent for this. The case. The big top case. She's probably traumatized by that. Not flying, but it was a freaking bust on a rope. Incredible. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Arvis. She was about 30 feet above at the bridge. At least, it was really something to see. This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Ashford, please bring the witness back down to earth. What? Me? This witness is your friend, is he not? Accessory to foolishness, Miles Edgeworth. Let's get back to the cross-examination, by force if necessary. Mr. Ashford, I expect you to express the obvious contradiction here. Yes, Your Honor, poor guy. There's like got another reason to remember this moron. Well, what do you think of my debut piece? Get the thing away from me! Let's get what this on the night of the crime. Now hurry up and cross-examine. Everyone hates Larry now.
Everyone hates Larry nowadays. I kind of want to see Firian play this, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Can she really beat this game? Let me see the other dialogue. That's Dahlia. That's freaking Dahlia. I think, bueno, it's the hood. Her white hood fluttering. Yeah, that has to be Dahlia. But then, doesn't that mean that... Okay, so both of them lost their hood. No way! Okay, I'm not gonna say she lost it, yeah, but it's great. How can you keep your hood on that condition? Well, I mean, it is attached like that, so maybe it's still there.
Hold it!
Just where did you see the sight from?
Hey, don't need to shout! I was laying in bed in that rundown shack. The crack of the lightning bolt made me realize that the bridge was burning. I watched it for a while from there, thinking how Nestle was burning. I think after about 5 minutes, I saw it.
Defendant flying.
The defendant flying. That's right! That's why I decided to go to the bridge.
I see, that all makes sense. Aside from the sketch itself. Yes, this sketch doesn't make any sense. I just need to convince the artist that his work is ludicrous.
I shook a note that I was feeling and transferred it onto the page.
You transfer everything directly onto the page, and that is the sketch here.
Yep, sensational, isn't it? Or should that be scandalous? He put my mind at ease anyway. He did. That's right! The reason she didn't come to me, even though I waited for her, was because she was trapped on the other side of the bridge. Limited Iris. I understood that dangerous desperate flight in order to reach me. That's gonna be it! Alright, call me! No, continue, please.
Just in case. Forgot a passage of time that doesn't need you. So I always made that. I have the hood.
Hold it!
I shouldn't have done that. So you're able to describe that the hood was floating. But... Wait, you did throw the hood. I mean, it's not lying. She had the hood. It's gonna make sense later, probably. Yeah, you are later gonna realize that there's two of them. I mean, this could be her hair as well.
Objection!
Yeah, I have the hood. Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care.
In your position, this is being irresponsible! I didn't say what I saw! I'll give you a whole $1 that is the truth!
If that is truly the case, then there is one thing that we can say for certain. What makes that be? The person who flew over that bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris.
What? What do you mean? I don't understand! Ah! I foolhardy folly of a foolish statement, an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. Oh, exactly. can you make this claim? Tell us, Larry. According to the Spectre, the individual whom you said you saw was wearing a hood, correct? Of course she was! The random check is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood. Ah! Since there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing a hood. She had given it to Bright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Bright who took the flight. What are you talking about? I think you understand what I mean just fine. Why? Why did Nick have Iris' hood? What? Angie! What's going on with Iris and Nick? Oh, you! Nick! You dog! Whiny shit. Shut up.
I do believe that this unbelievable mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited and discarded, and straight into the garbage.
What is it now? Witness. You almost had a meltdown moment, dude. Feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Angie, today is the day I get to completely stupefy you. What?
What is the meaning of your outburst, witness?
I hate to have to do this. We have some definitive evidence.
Definitive.
Evidence? Where is it?
It's like she doesn't even want to be right. She doesn't even want to be right.
Iris didn't indeed come flying. Iris didn't indeed come flying over the burning bridge. And I, Larry Sustain, shot prophets!
Come on, Laurice. Didn't expect to ask this again.
But we shall be needing your testimony once again.
Oh my god.
If there's anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in the sketch, good. And show us your evidence that this driver was actually a reality.
Another freaking testimony. Stop. Let it end. Oh my god. Are you freaking kidding me?
Okay, I hope you're ready, Eddie. Because I'm going to feed you a whooping serving of pain!
You have been serving us a whooping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me. Proof that Iris flew.
When I just came she was already gone. I was so worried. So afraid I searched all over for her. That led me to finding a brother for Chris's sphere.
Oh my god. What does this mean? Dude, that's freaking Elisa's name. It can't be from her. It can't be from Iris or that. This is Elisa. Whoa! Where did you find that? Oh no, I think she was killed in the freaking inner temple. Dude, that was not buying the theory. She actually was killed in the inner temple. No freaking way. I'm sorry, I think I was being too loud. I think my microphone was too close to my mouth. No way it was at the inner temple. Stop. What? You're gonna say it was in the inner temple. No, that's so freaking overcomplicated. I wanted to believe she was thrown from her room, from the window to the floor, and then she was killed after. Not that her body was carried. Okay, let me look at my evidence. When did you die? Between 10 to 11 p.m. Ah! Body fell 7 feet after that. So she died. If that theory was the case, she died in her room until she was thrown from the window. That's not what happened. She didn't die. She was not dropped from the room, okay? She was dropped from the stairs that are at the same height as her room.
That's what happened. They carried the body. This is fucked up. This is too much. This is too much. It's too complicated. B, C, D, F, G, my shit. Why? Why? Blah, rabbit. What the
You still the time. I needed some time, okay?
And so I was simply putting a spare hood.
Like Bon Karma said, fuck you.
After all, no one could have lost a crystal sphere that night.
Cursus Sphere!
This one, pretty, isn't it? But Finder's Keepers.
Oh, that's evidence. Give that to me. That has blood.
The sphere. Where did you find it? Let me see. Around here somewhere. Looks about right.
It was half buried in the snow. Let me see what has happened. Bikini left the inner thermos internet to take a hot bath. I decided to her present and see what we have her hood. Because of that, it's taking on Bonaya was the same. So, okay. Dahlia was at the inner temple. And you're just gonna say between 10 and 10:30. Is possible. The body was killed around this time. No, the body. Elise was killed around this time. This is his name. Was killed around this time. And then we have. So what happened? The body is killed in the inner temple for some reason. In the inner temple, maybe Pearl brought her here or something. I don't know. Pearl is a terrorist. Trust me. At 10:30, Iris goes to the inner temple on the snowmobile to freaking get the body and bring it back. And then Iris just sneaks into the courtyard. Pearl's probably looking for a little thing, goes to the inner temple on foot. Where this is, yeah. So, if it was Pearl's, she was probably looking for Elise. Disney. Aris, so that series where Sakura comes back to the Hasakura temple on the snowmobile. Oh no, I'm kind of lost. Probably with Elise's body hinted at how the bottle from her staff was found near the bridge. The bloodied bone socket, they are working together. He was half buried in the snow.
I pretty much stopped snowing by them. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge.
Record yourself to this crystal sphere.
That's fine, okay? I'll put it back afterward.
Radiate sphere. There's something on it. Oh my, it's blood. What? Blood.
You're ready, Eddie? But tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's going to push me around anymore.
You want to be called Larry Sustained only a few minutes ago?
When Aristos bridge, she was already gone.
I am so tired of this. I am tired of this. You know what? I'm gonna. Shall I stop? Yes, I'm gonna stop and I'll be back, okay? I am like burnt out already. I just feel like it's either. I feel like it's too long, but I also feel like maybe lately I have just been getting less patient. So let me just have like a small break here. Again, but this time I'm not gonna be streaming. I'm just gonna go and then I'll be starting a new recording, a new stream, okay? Because I don't want to have this a bunch of recording where I do nothing. That's a waste of storage for me and YouTube, okay? Trying to be more efficient with storage. So yeah, I'll be back, maybe. I really should be back. I don't want to. I should finish this right now, but I just can't right now, okay? I can't like this. Like, it's kind of a short to like go again through this testimony. Like, Larry, oh my god, let's get to the point already. Hopefully today is the last one though. It should be like a short segment at least.